Lawmakers are considering some big changes to the state's laws around vaccines as Democrats raise concerns about what the Trump administration is saying about vaccines. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino joins us live from Hartford at the Capitol. Mike, what would this bill do?
Well, Kevin, there's two main things. The first part of this bill is that it would allow the state to do its own thing and basically go against the CDC if they disagree with the guidance coming out of the federal government. But the other part of this bill is Democrats saying they want to double down on a law passed a few years ago requiring students be vaccinated.
We're not forcing anybody to do anything. We're not forcing anybody to put anything in their body. But we are saying if you're going to go to our public school system, and you're going to go with other kids who might have pre-existing conditions which prevent them from getting vaccinations, you have to get vaccinated.
House Democrats say they're reaffirming that students must be vaccinated to attend public schools, with a bill that says the Religious Freedom Act does not apply to school immunization requirements. It comes as families challenge a 2021 law that also requires students be vaccinated.
The only reason this is happening today is because the state of Connecticut is afraid they're going to lose that litigation case that's currently in the court system, so they're preemptively moving the goalpost.
Democrats say they are confident that that law will hold up, but they wanted to pass this bill just in case. Under that 2021 law, students were exempted if they were already in school, and this bill would keep that arrangement in place.
And so then the reaction to that would be to come in here and just say, okay, if the court didn't like that enough, if you didn't like the grandfathering, we'll just remove every single person.
The bill also says the state can consider advice from groups like the American Medical Association when setting new vaccine requirements. The goal is to make sure the state can help people get access to vaccines even if the CDC changes its guidance.
We're trying to be proactive in the face of uncertainty. In fact, I would prefer we weren't doing this bill, and I would prefer that we could continue to rely on the ACIP.
Now, one of the results of that 2021 law was, of course, that some families opted to homeschool their children instead of getting vaccines, but lawmakers have also been considering more oversight of those homeschooling families. House Speaker Matt Ritter today said it's not clear if that bill has enough support to get to a vote. He says he himself does support it, but he's hearing growing concerns, including members of his own caucus, on various parts of that bill. Live from the Capitol, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.
Mike, quick question to clarify. Is this a recommendation, this bill, or a mandate for vaccines? Big distinction there.
Well, so one of the things about this bill is that it would allow for mandates without relying on CDC guidance. But here in Connecticut, it doesn't. This specific bill would not set any new mandates, and it does not change the process for new mandates to happen. If the Department of Public Health wanted to recommend another mandate for, say, a school or some other setting, they would still have to come to the legislature's regulatory review committee in order to put that in place. So this bill itself is not making any new mandates.
It happens at the Capitol. Mike Savino's all over it. Mike, thanks for clarifying that. We appreciate it.